Hey guys, my name is Vika and today we're gonna be making an advanced French study plan. I already made a video like half a year ago about the routine that I had to pass DIVA C1, but apparently my certificate was not good enough to get into the top universities in Paris. So, nevertheless, I still got accepted into a master's degree in French teaching in suburbs of Paris. So I need to prepare my oral French, my written French by September to match the requirements of the program. We have a lot of work to do because my passive skills, they do reflect the C1 level. But my speaking, especially recently, feels like it's just B1. I'm speaking with such basic words, with such basic phrases. I can speak with whoever I want, but they're not gonna think that I'm proficient in French. So this summer, we're focusing solely on French. I really wanted to make a video where I'm balancing out English, Spanish, and French, but the girl gotta study. For this, I have prepared a separate template where I'm gonna go show it to you. I have prepared a whole separate template for that, which you can find in the link in the description. You can copy it for yourself and adapt it to your own situation, to your own language. This video is special because it's not only language learning, not only language preparation, but also it's kind of like master preparation because I got accepted into teaching program, and before that I got a bachelor's degree just in linguistics. So I know French, I know the details of French, everything, but I don't have academic basics. I know the basics in English, I can explain the basics in Ukrainian, but not in French. That's why I really want to be able to translate inside my head, rewire my brain from English, from Ukrainian into French. That's why this summer I am mixing master preparation with French C1 preparation. Because my end goal with all of this is to get a master's diploma, get DIVA C2 next year, hopefully, and do some research on asynchronous learning. How do people learn from courses? That's gonna be my research for now. I don't know yet. So starting off with the template, I set mini goals for the summer. I set mini goals because huge ones, girl, DIVA C2 is gonna be in a year. I don't know what to do. It's important to just bridge the gap between my passive proficiency and my production proficiency, right? Because I can listen, I can read, I can understand everything that I hear or read, but I'm not able to express myself in the same way. So my mini goals for the summer, well, the main one is fixing B2 grammar mistakes, because now I'm teaching my B1 student and I'm noticing that the things that we start to learn, I'm pretty not weak in them, but I would benefit from more practice. I know how to do it right, but it's not automatic for me yet, if you know what I mean. So this is one of the goals. Next one is, why did I start from the third one? So 5 chapters of communication progressive. There is this nice book that I'm giving to my students, and I downloaded one for myself. Next one, no, before that, let me tell you my strategy first. So from Monday to Friday, I am having ideally 1.5 hours of active production. It does not count reading and listening. This is only production. So writing, speaking, fixing mistakes. So from Monday to Friday, ideally, I would have one source, one article, one podcast, one video, and make 2 essays on it, and then 2 oral productions. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I'm gonna dedicate my time to informal French for me to feel more comfortable with daily situations, with slang, with my peers. So I'm gonna be doing this chapters of communication progressive, B2 C1 level, and one Loris video. I already talked about him many times, about his videos, about his interviews with French people, not only French ones, just Francophone speaking ones, even Brazilians. Oh my god, you went to Brazil, to the carnival. And I really like those interviews for their real, authentic French, different ages, different races, different nationalities, even just francophone people, and I'm gonna shadow them. I'm gonna talk about study methods later, but for now we have these 3 goals. And the next one is just learning basics of teaching in French, kind of setting myself up, setting the preparation for the next winter courses, and starting to do my research, because I'm gonna have to pitch my proposal, my thesis, I think, already like in winter or something. I have to do some research now. The number 5 here is, it doesn't honestly matter as long as I'm still doing this weekly structure, which is 1 source, 2 essays, 2 oral productions. It does not matter, but it's just like a mini goal, the bare minimum. If I do it this summer, it's just good enough. I'm just a girl, so I put the reward things, the things that I would still buy for myself for the winter semester, but it just feels nicer to treat yourself after accomplishing some goals. So I'm gonna be doing some little shopping after I accomplish all of these goals, and it just feels nicer. You know you're gonna do the job, but it just feels nicer knowing that at the end of the journey, at the finish line, there's 2 lip liners waiting for me. Then what is gonna be my flow? So 1.5 hours is ideally of active production, as I said already. I will not be tracking any passive learning, like watching movies, podcasts, everything, because my passive skills are already good. I'm fine with it. About the sources, Brand, I love her. She's also in the teaching program, but in Slovakia, she sent me many resources that her French teacher gave her, and I'm so grateful to her. I think these are gonna be my only sources. Her notes, the homework that she did, that her teacher gave her, I think I'm gonna study from that half of the time, besides the research part. But basics of teaching, I already have all of the sources, so great. On bad days, which are eventually gonna happen, I plan on doing the bare minimum, which is just 15 minutes of journaling or a little something summarizing summary of something I learned, something I felt, just something to keep the ball rolling, and practicing vocabulary, because 1 day is okay to have a bad day, 2 days not really. I don't have so much time this summer, so I've gotta be studying. So we're moving on to the template, and we have the study tracker. I like this one. I've been using it for many years now. It has a very simple structure, like what did I study, the date, the note that I give myself out of 20 or out of whatever, and then a study method. The teaching one is for oral production. Essentially, I will have to be able to explain the topic, the information, to a 5-year-old and to a 45-year-old, to an educated adult, which means that if I'm able to simplify information as much as possible, but still get the point, still explain the main point, and also if you can talk about the topic in academic words, the ones that your teacher expects of you, it's perfect. You retain your information. So one of these, teaching, then AI mistake correction. I'm back with AI, I'm so sorry. I made a video last winter saying that I'm not using AI anymore, which I was not at that time. Now I understand that I don't have resources for a teacher yet, for a teacher that would fix my mistakes every single day, which I'm gonna be studying every single day, hopefully. And I really do not have a way to finance this journey, so I really do need some type of AI for fixing mistakes, for giving me exercises, for giving me questions, for giving me tips, everything. And so this study method essentially revolves around me asking Gemini to give me a text that resembles my style, my writing style, and my task would be to correct it, to make it better, to make it more academic, to make it more elevated, more proficient. It's a great exercise. Then we have rephrasing, writing skill and oral skill, rephrasing the simple sentences into more elevated ones. Summary, just making a summary of the article, which I'm gonna also be doing, and an interview, which is like an oral production. I'm gonna be answering questions that I might make for myself, and I will be recording myself to also transcribe the audio and give it to AI to analyze it and give me the feedback that I I'm not able to give to myself because, well, you speak okay, hear your mistakes. So that was the study tracker. For N1 prep, for first year of masters, I have already, it's just like a database in the template that I put for you guys. I just put like the topics database where you can just store all of the topics that interest you. But for me, it's the teaching one, and here I saved the courses that I'm gonna be having, which then will help me look for articles and etc. Also this summer I'm gonna be keeping an error log, something that I haven't had before, but basically you're just tracking all of your mistakes. For example, you get the feedback from your teacher or from your AI and you notice a pattern. You cannot use subjunctif passé. Girl, who can? Not me. And then you log this mistake. For example, I'm gonna be putting like, oh yeah, girl cannot use conditionnel passé, which I have to revise. For example, si j'aurais dû no, I can use it actually. Fuck. It's just an example, yeah. And here you would be putting the correct text. The type of mistake, I think it's grammar, yeah. And the status is, am I still sleeping? Am I still okay? I'm noticing it, but not automatic yet. Or is it fixed? It's perfect. I hope to fix all of my B2 mistakes because most of the time the grammar mistakes still relate to the B2 level, because at B2 level you're supposed to be knowing grammar perfectly. So I'm gonna fix those gaps. Vocabulary tracker. So here essentially we will just have like a term structure, the date learned, register, casual, academic, which will help me to, we can create actually a filter here based on the register. And based on the register, why is there 1, 2, 3? So essentially to actually memorize some term or structure, you have to use it at least 3 times in your speech or writing. And this is just a tracker for me to track if whether or not I use this word or not. So yesterday I already watched like a video of Les Bleus passagers going to Boston for the FIFA. And I heard this phrase, accorder à quelque chose, that la casquette rose elle accorde au lacet. The guy had his matching cap with matching shoelaces. I thought it was pretty interesting. I also have this master research table, which will store all of the articles that I'm gonna be reading. If I find something interesting, if I find something relevant to my ideas, to what I want to write about. In the template that I gave you, I still left this table so you can adapt it to whatever you need if you're also doing some type of research, because what I have found too, you learn language at an advanced level the best when you are actually immersed in a certain subject, in a certain topic. If you're doing some sort of research, if there's like something that you really want to learn, something not related to languages, but you also need time, you don't have free time to learn languages, you can do both, And for the last part, we have an assessment log. Pretty simple, pretty cool. I need to be feeling good about myself, about my progress. I need academic validation. I need grades. I need feedback. Because if I don't, I'm gonna feel like, why am I even doing it? I need some type of assessment, some type of rewards too. So I'm gonna be genuinely writing down all of the wins of the week, the mistakes I fixed, scores that I got in evaluations, in mock-up tests. Yeah, here we have like score feeling. You will be able to write it down for yourself, whatever you want. This was mainly for the academic part of my French. For the informal part, I'm gonna be listening a lot, and once again, communication progressive. For the videos, I'm gonna be shadowing. I'm just gonna be plainly shadowing. Like, people will be talking, I will pause and talk with them. Just repeat it. Repeat until it sticks and until I speak like them. Because this is how I learned English actually. I was copying the YouTubers. I was copying My Life as Ava, Larray. How was his name? I don't remember. I was copying all of them, which allowed me to speak the way that I do now. So I just want to repeat my success with English in French. I don't want to make my essays very long. What is the most important thing for me is actually learn the advanced structure. So even if I write 10 phrases in an essay in 1 hour and a half, it's okay. It's the bare minimum. It's fine. Quality over quantity. Also, the videos that I'm going to be recording of me talking, 10-minute maximum, because I also don't want to overwork myself. My motivation is high, but I don't want to burn out. I don't want to lose my will to live, my will to study. I need to keep it regular, but also down to earth. Also, I have this rule in my mind that I can only learn 5 words and 1 grammar structure per day. More than that, I'm not doing that because there is only so much space in my brain, and I do need quality over quantity at this point. The strategy of quantity over quality was good during the certificate preparation, but now the fact that I have to actually speak and produce the language at a very high level, I need me some quality. Guys, and I think it's all. You can get the template from the link in the description. There's already one person bought it, even though the video is not even out yet. Like, girl, thank you. Hope you like it. This summer I'm gonna be posting a lot of videos about my French progression, about the progress, so stick around to see what's working, what's not, what I'm adopting, what I'm changing, what I'm modifying, how is it going, to gain some inspiration. And if you're also studying this summer, high five! Follow me, subscribe, academic diva era activated. Bisous. Hope to see you in the next video. I love you. Stay kind, stay hot, stay educated. Bisous. Should I put him here or does it feel like he's my child? I don't want children yet. Oh yeah, it's okay. Why does he look like that?